Hey guys, it's me, MMB, Mighty Max Boxing. I'll be doing my prediction for Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Triple G Golovkin. This fight is next Saturday, September 17th, in the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada for a third time, unfortunately. It will be for Canelo's undisputed belts at 168. And here's how I see the fight playing out. Now, I am a big Triple G fan, as you guys know. I've been very critical of Canelo, understandably so. I think most neutral boxing fans should have. Even though I do give him his dues for many reasons, I have been critical of him in recent years. So I'm definitely cheering on for Triple G to win this fight from a fan's perspective, but we have to use our brains, we have to use logic. As a civilization, we have to use our true understanding of the situation of what's going on to make opinions and predictions. And the truth is, I don't see Triple G winning this third fight, and I haven't seen him beating Canelo for a very long time. I think when I look at logic, he's not going to get blown out the water. He's not going to get destroyed. He's not going to get stopped. But he's not on Canelo's level. Now, he's not far from Canelo's level. He will give him a good fight, but he's not on the level that he used to be. Canelo's improved a lot as of late. So here's what I think will happen in the fight. I think this fight will be a lot different than the first two, because I feel that even though both fights had their moments, especially the second fight, both fights were entertaining, neither fighter was ever truly hurt in either fight. I think there's a very good chance, actually a likely chance, that both fighters will get badly hurt in this fight. Now, I don't think either fighter will get dropped, but I think both fighters will get badly hurt in this fight, hit with some big shots, and this will be the first time in their careers, not first time in Canelo's career, because when he fought Miguel Cotto's brother, but the first time in their careers truly where they looked rocked, they looked hurt, and they nearly got dropped, nearly knocked down. And I see that happening in this fight, but my detailed prediction, it's going to be a pretty back-and-forth fight. I think it's going to be pretty competitive throughout. See Canelo building up a pretty good lead after the first 8 to 9 rounds. He'll be up maybe 6 rounds to 3, 7 rounds to 2. And I think Triple G will end the fight strong. He'll dig deep. He'll fight hard. And he will definitely make it a fight. But I think it'll probably be a pretty competitive fight. It'll probably be like a 6-6, 7-5 type fight. But if after 12 rounds, we go to the score totals, I see the first judge having it 115, 113. Second having it 116, 112. And the third having it 117 to 111. For your winner by unanimous decision victory, and still the undisputed champion at 168, Saul Canelo Alvarez. I'm picking Canelo Alvarez to win this fight by a competitive and a very entertaining unanimous decision victory where he gets pushed hard. It's not a walk in the park, but he gets that big win he needed to regain momentum after the Dimitri Bivol defeat. Now, there are some factors that help Triple G in this fight, and I've really analyzed it. I've really looked at it. Triple G is moving up to 168. He's going to be the most hydrated he's been in his career, even at 40 years old. He's going to be more hydrated. And Canelo Alvarez is moving down from 175, so he's jumping up, down in weight. It's not the healthiest thing for your body, no matter how many supplements you take. So he's going to be moving down in weight while Triple G is moving up in weight. So the rehydration aspect definitely favors Triple G. Triple G has momentum. He's coming off a pretty big victory. He's finally unified titles. First time he's done that in a very long time, against Ryota Murata, where he knocked him out in the 9th round. Canelo Alvarez, on the other hand, had a lot of momentum, but Dimitri Bivol completely squandered it and took away all of his momentum. So Canelo Alvarez does not have that much momentum. He does not have the momentum that Triple G is having. It's actually the opposite. He is kind of, how should I put this? His career can potentially, it went downhill after the Bivol loss. Let's be honest. He was pound for pound number 1 consensus, and now a lot of people have him at 5, 6. So obviously, a big loss against Dimitri Bivol where he was a favorite. So he does not have any momentum on his side. I feel Triple G is in his prime the better fighter, and I feel there are aspects of this fight, game plans he can implement that will help him in this fight. If he uses the jab as he did in the first 2 fights, he'll be set. If he goes to the body, he'll be set. That's something he didn't do in the first 2 fights, is go to the body. Just don't get countered. Be smart and go to the body. Jab to the body. You don't have to put all your power to the body shots, but jabbing to the body won't hurt at all. Use your physicality. I know Canelo's bigger, but you have physical strength of your own. Get him on the ropes. And when he's on the ropes, don't be nervous to let those hands fly. We saw Dimitri Bivol do it perfectly. I forgot what round it was, but he looked excellent doing so. And yes, Triple G isn't as agile as Bivol is at his age. He isn't as long as Bivol when it comes to reach and height. He doesn't have the hand speed of Bivol, but that doesn't change the fact that his accuracy is quite good, and he may have the ability to have lots of success against Canelo. Now, after giving Triple G, looking at it from a fan's perspective and a genuine perspective for Triple G, and seeing the potential ways he can win this fight and the potential things favoring him, the potential game plans he can implement. When we look at Canelo Alvarez, when we look at the fight he had against Triple G in 2018, a fight I felt he lost, just like the first one, he's gotten a lot better since then. He's gotten a lot bigger since then. He's gotten a lot stronger since then. And I feel the only thing that he really has weakened, for being honest, is his volume and his variety. And that could also help Triple G if Canelo Alvarez is too patient like he was in the Bivol fight. I mean, Bivol kind of shut him down, to be fair, but if he is very reserved of his punch selection, if he does slow down in the later rounds, which we've seen him do many times, that could also heavily benefit Triple G in this fight. It doesn't mean Triple G is going to win guaranteed, but it will help him. And I see this being a competitive fight. I see this being maybe a 7-5 for Canelo type fight. Triple G will win rounds. He will make it interesting. He'll probably hurt Canelo once or twice in this fight for the first time in the trilogy, but I also think Canelo will hurt Triple G in this fight, probably for a big left hook or something. Now, I've seen many people online and on YouTube, and they've actually been saying this for a couple of years now, which makes it even more surprising. But I've been seeing a lot of people online say Canelo Alvarez is going to stop Triple G this time. I'm not sure where that comes from. Canelo never had Triple G in any trouble in the first two fights, and he hit him with some big shots in those fights. I remember the first fight, he hit him with a haymaker while he was on the ropes, and Triple G ate it like it was nothing. And right when that happened, you could just see Canelo's demeanor completely change throughout that fight. He got hit with a haymaker in the first fight. He got hit with a lot of solid shots in the second fight, including a very flush, very clean left hook. That left hook where he faked to the body and went back up. It was a very nice shot. So Canelo Alvarez has landed on Triple G. It's not like the first fight where he landed maybe one shot. He's landed some nice shots, and then he's gone down to the body, and he hasn't really been able to hurt him. And I don't see him hurting Triple G to the point where he can stop him. I do think he will hurt Triple G in this fight, though. Triple G, he's going to take this fight even more seriously than the Murata fight. We know that. He's going to give a very good effort, but he's going to be overpowered. Canelo's too young, and yes, he's getting older, but he's still very young. He's too young for Triple G. He's gotten a lot bigger. He has gotten a lot more experience. He's undisputed. If Triple G can pull this off, it would be incredible, and would by far be the biggest win of his career. I know the Bivol fight may slightly damper that, but only a touch. I mean, he would be taking Canelo Alvarez's undisputed crown, which would be incredible. But I don't see him doing so. I would love to see it happen, but what I honestly see happening is I see Canelo Alvarez having a little too much. He never hurt Triple G to the body in the first or second fight. I don't know where that myth came from. I do think he slowed down Triple G a little bit. And I think he will continue going to the body because he knows it's effective. And I see early on, the first 3-4 rounds will be risky for Triple G. They'll be very difficult for him. And he'll probably be getting cooked, honestly. After first 3-4 rounds, I wouldn't be surprised if Triple G's down 4-0. But I do see him coming on stronger. I see him starting to adapt, but I feel that even with his great body shots and his great jab and his awesome power and very good pressure and chin, Canelo Alvarez at this stage of their careers, at this time, I mean, no fighter in boxing has truly defeated Father Time. Some say Floyd Mayweather did, but let's be honest, man. I mean, fighting Andre Berto and Conor McGregor. I mean, yes, he was older for a lot of his career in the later stages, but he was never 40, 41 until he fought guys like Berto and McGregor. And, you know, these exhibition fights against Logan Paul and some guy from Japan. I mean, he didn't really defeat Father Time, for being honest. He kind of maneuvered it. And Triple G, he's going one-on-one against Father Time in this fight, and I don't see him being able to fully overcome it. He'll look better than we've seen him. He'll give a great go. He'll push Canelo like he's done in the previous fights, but he won't be able to actually claim the victory in this fight. What do you guys think, though? Who do you see winning this fight? I feel no matter what the outcome is, especially if Triple G wins, he should retire. If he loses a close fight or if it's a draw, he should have one last fight in his career, have it in Kazakhstan, have it against maybe, I know Kazakh tradition, he can't really fight Janibek, but have one last fight in Kazakhstan, because he hasn't actually fought in Kazakhstan, I'm pretty sure, in his career, let alone since he's been a name. Fight in Kazakhstan, get a massive crowd, they'll all come out for Triple G, he's a hero down there, get a big victory, and ride off into the sunset. No matter what happens, though, it's been a very interesting and entertaining rivalry between these two. We know Triple G has, so far in the first two fights, been the guy in the lead. We know that he's gotten in Canelo's head to an extent, but officially, Canelo is 1-0-1, and I see him winning again and advancing to 2-0-1 against Triple G, even though deep down he'll be 1-2. You guys tell me down in the comment section below, though. If you can properly predict this fight in the comment section below, I will pin your comment in my post review, and I will also give you a shout out I will give you a shout out in my post review, and I'll pin your comment for this video. Keep in mind, this video and my post review will likely get a lot of views compared to my previous videos because of the fight it is. So make sure to comment your prediction, your exact prediction to the round down below. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter, all one word, Mighty Max Boxing, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.